What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge is back on, well, slightly. Now, I did mention in the end of the previous video that I've got a huge announcement to make, and I'm pretty sure by the title and the thumbnail, you've seen things have changed. That's right, we're still doing essentially a Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. I'm still calling it that. The only difference is I'm not going to take Arcadia Shepherds to the PSL. Instead, we're going to change it to a sort of what I did with the Legacy Challenge, where I'm just going to become the greatest manager, almost like a journeyman. You know, we're going to go where the road takes us. And the reason behind that, I've got two main reasons behind that is, number one, the delay of FM25. Now, the original idea was to finish off the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge before FM25 comes out. So we had till November at that time. And I felt like that was enough time to try and finish this challenge. But of course, now being delayed till March next year, it means we have a lot more time. And I wanted to do a journeyman challenge for FM25. So instead, we're going to start it now using this Vuvuzela Victory save to go through and continue the Legacy Challenge, basically. So that's what we're doing. So with that being said, if we do get headhunted or if we find new job opportunities, especially right now with Arcadia Shepherds, we will jump at the opportunity to get that job. Like I said, the second reason, and that's mainly because I'm falling under boredom, rather than me sitting there struggling and fighting tooth and nail for that one promotion spot, which isn't even a guaranteed promotion spot. It still means when you go to a playoff against all the other regional playoff winners, I feel like it can be done, but not in the current season that we're in. I feel like we've lost too many good players, and we don't have enough funds to A, sign new players for Arcadia Shepherds, and B, we don't have the stature to attract new players, which has been a huge issue for Arcadia Shepherds. So with that being said, we're switching things up. We're going to see where it takes us. It's still called the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge, so please still subscribe and get likes, get everything like that. You can find all the videos in the playlist under the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. We're continuing the series, numbering-wise, everything. Naming of the series is still going to be the same. It's just literally changing the parameters of where the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge is. With that being said, enjoy the video, guys. Ladies and gents, we're back for some more Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. Of course, as you just heard in the video, we're changing things up a bit. We've maneuvered things around. So, like I mentioned, instead of going to get Arcadia Shepherds to the PSL, we're going to try and get ourselves to become the greatest manager of all time. We're doing essentially what was the Legacy Challenge back in the day that I did before. Those videos have all gone because there was a problem with the stream. My laptop got stolen. It wasn't saved. Big issues there. But we're redoing that in terms of, we're just naming it the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge because I'm South African. It works. It works. So in terms of leagues that I have loaded, I literally randomly selected 10. I did that wheel spin thing. I put all the leagues that we have available in this database. And yeah, I selected a few. So we can have a look. So just so you guys can see, I selected 10 leagues to play from. So yeah, let's go through them. We've got the Australian League, which is not available just yet. It's only available in July, but it will be soon. We've got the Belgian League that has been loaded on. We've got the Czechia League, which is interesting. Egyptian League, which I'm interested. I've never played in the Egyptian League before, so that's interesting. Of course, it's part of the South African database that I downloaded. You can get the description there. You can see all the African countries that we have in there. England somehow got picked, so I decided to go from League 2 in England. Greece got picked. Hungary got picked. Morocco, another African country getting picked. Nigeria, another African one getting picked. Portugal, and then Switzerland, and then, of course, we've got Tunisia as well. Those are the 10 we're going to pick. So basically, I was hoping like we get a South American team or something, Never managed in South America, but that's not going to happen. Australia is also pretty interesting. We might land up in Australia. We never know where we're going to land up. And in fact, I already have a opportunity to move to a new club. Before I show you that, let's go look at the job center. So I have applied for the 2 teams in the national division for Pretoria Callies and Maritzburg. Pretoria Callies would be a huge controversial thing here because, I mean, Callies used to play at the Caledonian Stadium as part of Acadia Shepherds. They split and formed Pretoria Callies. Actually, I had to look this up because I wasn't 100% sure. So that'll be controversial if I do get that job. The other job I have applied for is for the Maritzburg City job. We can go down to Pietermaritzburg, have something different view of South Africa, closer to the coast. I'm not a big fan of the humidity in KwaZulu-Natal, but you know what? We'll go to Maritzburg. I know a guy that lives there, or used to live there at least, so that's nice. Can shout out to Matt Gray from Pietermaritzburg. Made me stay in a YMCA once there. Not happy. And then there's 2 other jobs here that I thought might be interesting. I haven't applied for them, but we've got Sekhukhune United Football Club. Interesting little team here from Tembisa. I've actually been to this stadium before. It's a very interesting stadium. It's built like, you can see the background there. There's like a mountain. It's kind of like built into the mountain. And then the other side is literally just houses. It's literally just lots and lots of houses. And then on like sandy houses, sand roads almost. And then all of a sudden a bright green pitch. It's a very weird little stadium. And then we could potentially go to the Greek leagues. I was thinking of that. Ethniki Kategoria. This is the 3rd tier of the Greek league. It does reach us into the Greek leagues, but I've played a Greek league before. I've done a Greek save before. And judging by the teams that are available in this league, I mean, the best option would be Apollon Pargas. To go to Parga. But I don't know if I want to. I've had a look at the team. It's not a great team. There's very, very, very few players in this team. All a bunch of regens as well. I do need to do an updated face pack, by the way. I haven't actually done one. I might do that off camera while we're talking. The other team that I did think could potentially be a good one would be Fiki. They look like a decent little team, but again, when you look at, they've got slightly more players. They do have a few more real players in Stelios Panagiotou and those. But I'm hesitant to go to the Greek league because I've done a Greek league save. I've done that before. What I am interested in, though, is, like I mentioned, we've been offered a job, and I left it out on purpose. Makasi FC in the Premier Division. The old Peter Mokaba Stadium in Polokwane. It's literally right next door to the new Peter Mokaba, which is there in the background. That's not where we play. We play here. I'm interested, guys. I'm interested. They don't have a lot of money, but what they do have is a good full squad. And they did finish 12th in the Premiership, which means they are going to be in the Premiership next season. Sekhukhune, who's the other team available, are not going to be in that one. Which is why I'm a little bit surprised Makasi offered me an interview and not them. So let's do this. Let's do the interview, guys. Let's do the interview to start off the new era of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. You've only mentioned one team in your entire career. Is that a good thing or bad thing? It shows loyalty. It shows a lot of loyalty in that one. You've done some highly impressive work at your current club. Why do you want to move on? It's time for me to take the next step. That is what we've spoken about. That is what, I'm just getting bored and mundane in the Acadia Shepherd, being in the same league 3 years in a row and not actually progressing or actually getting a hint of just being better has really annoyed me. It's fair to say that you haven't done a great job with the media. Sure, I hardly speak to the media. But I'm always willing to improve. It's fine. We'll do that. We understand the importance of the right backroom team, staff, and roles. Are you willing to run requesters? You know what? I'm happy to I don't expect to make wholesale changes. I don't wish to make any changes to the backroom staff. We'll keep it as is. Only once I've been there for about a year or two, we'll be done. I'm happy with the vision. What do they want? Maximum 1-year contracts of 33 players. That's fine. Work within a budget. We can do that. Play counter-attack in football. Play direct football, which I'd like to do. Play defensively solid football. We don't like to do that. We develop players using the use of them. That's fine. I will agree to all of this. For now, we will play a little bit more defensive, I guess, then. Do you have anything for us to consider giving us? No, I don't want to make any demands. That concludes the interview. Well, let's see if Makasi gives us the job. Right, guys, so we also got offers from Maritzburg City and from Pretoria Caddies for interviews. I'm going to do those little interviews off camera for now. Here's the thing, though. I don't know if I want to go to these teams playing in a league above me. And it's not because they're in South Africa or anything. I think it's just... Maybe we should, hey? Maybe we should. I'd prefer to go to Pretoria Caddies. Let me put it like that. They've got a better chance, I guess, than Maritzburg. Maritzburg just... I think Maritzburg are getting relegated, are they? Maritzburg just survived. Pretoria Caddies are sort of in a better position to be, you know, fighting up forward. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll see how those interviews go. I'm going to do them off camera. In the interim, though, we are still going to focus on Arcadia Shepherds. I just want to actually, I forgot to mention that I am still focusing on them. The starting lineup is pretty much going to be the same as what it was. I feel like we had a very, very good starting lineup. What we do need to do is build up the defense. I did sign one player in Hlongwane as a backup defensive midfielder, basically to replace Mkhize. That is the idea. So he will fit in where, I think it's where Nkosi is. So he'll be just the backup to Nkosi for now. We are looking at signing a few other players. Of course, there is a lot of space on the bench. A lot of these guys I need to get rid of. We desperately need another centre-back. 2 centre-backs. Mabaso was great as a backup, but not great. Williams needs to go. Zungu needs to go. Sulumamba needs to go. Mbele probably need to go as well. Sitole I still like. Ngonzulu, I'll have to let him go as well. We're going to need another striker. Tebe did play well last season in the 2 games that he played. But Mabasa was just so good last season, so it was just never going to get an option. But maybe this is his season to shine. In terms of maybe replacing Beloy as well, I think Beloy has kind of like peaked where he's going to be as good as he is. So left-footed centre-back is definitely an option. And then, I think going forward, those are the options that we need. But we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Well, guys, we've been offered the job at Maritzburg. Said I'm not 100% taken on this one. I'm going to delay it. I'm waiting for that job in the Premier Division. I think Makasi FC might be a better job offer if they offer me the job. Otherwise, I'll probably take this job and hopefully move up in the South African leagues. Hopefully they can fund my coaching course, which is something that we can't do here at Shepherds. But we are going to delay it just for 1 week. They agreed to delay. Okay, that's good. Let's see. We still have the Pretoria Caddies job as well, and the Makasi job we're waiting for. We're still scouting. I tried to make an offer for the Tumelo Mechunu. He looked like a really good player. He doesn't want to come. He just signed for the guys playing in the regional leagues. Decided to go for them instead of a team playing in a division higher. Langa, another player that I'm looking at signing, a veteran centre-back. He's fairly strong on his right foot, which is good. Oh no, he's also rejected me. Sorry, that's right. He also rejected me. We don't have anyone active at the moment. I'm just scouting a few players, hopefully to get some sort of potential good players coming into the squad, I guess. All right. This is interesting now. Pretoria Caddies, we're going to ignore this for a second. Pretoria Caddies have offered me a job as well. I'm going to delay that one as well. If we don't get the Makasi job, I'm going to go for Pretoria Caddies. That is 100% probably what's going to happen. The other thing is, though, the board have requested a meeting my future at the club. Let's attend this meeting. Let's see what they've got to say. We would appreciate if you're willing to reconsider joining another club and stay here instead. We would be willing to discuss making it worth for you. A new contract, improve the training facilities. If you stay, youth coaching. Potential of a new stadium. None of these are the ones that I want. I think we're going to have to escalate it, guys. Let's see. We would be willing to discuss a new contract should you agree to stay. I don't want a new contract. My contract is enough for another 2 more years. Why would I need a new contract? Sorry, guys. Okay. I still have a job. All right, let's see what happens with Machasi. Any other new jobs? Oh, hello. Bunch of international jobs. Okay. There's no point in going for international jobs, is there? Really? I mean, Apollon Paragas is still available. I speak Greek, so I guess that's positive. The England job is available, though. How did they do in the World Cup? In the Euros, actually, I lie. They lost to Spain in the semi-final. And 4 years ago in the World Cup. 2 years ago, I mean, in the World Cup. They got knocked out of the round of 16 by Jamaica. Wow, England. Wow. A couple of other teams there, but obviously we're not going to go for the international games yet. Once we're a bit more established, we can try that. Let's see what happens with Machasi FC. That is the one we're waiting for. All right, guys. So we did not get the job. They decided to go with Elliot here. Obviously, a little bit better manager than us. He has his Continental C license. We don't have any license. So it looks like we'll be going for the Pretoria Cali job. I am going to keep delaying it just a little bit longer in case any other jobs come out. I think we get 2 delays per thing. So this is the team that offered me a job earlier in the season. I mean, they do have a nice full squad. I say that. Sure, there's lots of players in the reserves and under 21s and players I can play with. Bizana Pondot Chiefs. Where are they actually situated in Bizana Pondot Chiefs? In Bizana. I have no idea where Bizana is. I need to go Google this quickly. Okay. So I had a quick little Google. They're in the Eastern Cape. In Bizana, the name of the city is there. So they're in the Eastern Cape. It's an interesting place to be. Yeah, also coastal. But let's see. I'm not going to apply for this job, though. I think Pretoria Kelly's is probably the best option in the national division. Kahume currently ranked 3rd in the Premier League. I think the Premier League, it says 3rd. But they came 3rd in the playoff stuff. Which means Tucks are promoted and they're going to get relegated, eh? Is that what it means? Yeah, that means they get relegated, so I don't want to go to that division with them. I suppose it might be a better option to go with them, but anyway. New season loading in a few. Maybe that means new sacked managers. Let's see. Right, ladies and gents. The time has come. I cannot delay this any longer. I rejected the other one. Club Brugge. Looking for a manager. Do you think Club Brugge would take me as a manager? If this guy's their top choice, who's got his Continental Pro license from AEK, from AEK, you think they're going to pick me over him? Doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. I mean, that would be amazing if I can get Club Brugge. But that's a long-term goal, I guess. I'm not even going to bother applying for that one. I think, guys, we are going to go to Pretoria Callies. We are sticking in Pretoria, just a different club. What are they going to offer me? I'm currently on 2,500, so 8,000, 15% promotion wage, 35% relegation wage. I'm happy with that, guys. I think that's a good offer. We are now officially the manager of Pretoria Callies. Let's go. Let's go. Pretoria Caddies, there we go. Get a bit of the history. Oh no, this is my history. Agrees lifted the regional leagues Gauteng with Arcadia in 2025 and now be offered the chance to enhance his reputation to bring success to his new club. Agrees will face the pressure to bring immediate success to the Lucas Motsepe masterpiece. It's actually Motsepe, isn't it? The Lucas Morepi, that's what it's called. Masterpieces Moripi Stadium. There we go. Having stepped up from the previous standing to take sole charge, he will now hit the ground running. And if he wins those in the point of questionable decision, some factions in the media have been touting Agrees as the favorite for the job all along and appointed creating such. Agrees Arcadia are now looking for a new manager. I wish Arcadia all the best. I really, really do. I really, really do. So the database isn't really updated. It should show Arcadia Shepherds as a fierce rival because they are pretty much the same sort of club. We do get to play in the NetBank Challenge this next Bank Cup this time around. That's just great. Mid-table finish. The club enjoyed probably their best spell of success during the 2020s, although now enduring an 8-year barren spell. Having not won a competition since 2020, Pretoria Caddies still have a history where they can justify being proud. Pretoria Caddies won the South African third tier for only time in 2020 and finished runners-up once. So there you go. They won the league that we're currently in 5 years ago, and they haven't looked back since. We have money in the transfer budget, guys. We have money in the club. That is huge. Right, I am going to quickly set everything up. I'm going to do a face pack thing as well, so we have all regen faces and all blacked out faces will all be sorted in a bit. Let's get it done. Before we do any of the stuff, I'm going to sort everything out. Right, ladies and gents, I've gone through the squad. I've had a look at everything. It's a very thin squad in terms of players that I like. I had a look at the reserves as well and the under-21s for potential players. And honestly, in our youth guys, this guy's probably the best one. It's Middling Mabata, who I think could be potentially a good right wing, but he's only 16 years of age, so he's probably not going to come out. And then a couple of guys who are on loan, like Morne Vilakazi, who I think could be a very, very good player in the future. But for our first team, let me just sort this out. I had to play a friendly, so I had to bring these guys on. Take those guys off there. Just to give you an idea of how the squad looks. Those are the three positions that we desperately need some sort of backup. We do probably need another goalkeeper as well. He is good, but I don't think he's that good. And then our backup goalkeeper, Molefe, who's older, is not good at all, in my opinion. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think the two of them are going to think. I think we need to focus on the right back because we don't have a very good back. We've only got Isaacs, who is good, but I feel like there is something better out there in the world that we can pick up. At 20 years old, he can still develop. Attacking midfield, we've only got Siaboni. He's not good at all as an attacking midfielder. And then we've got Lekwape, our left inside forward, who is absolutely terrible at anything except dribbling. That's all he can do at the left-hand side. The rest of the team seems pretty decent. Sanga and Maloka are pretty much good centre-backs for this division. Big hopes for Sanga. Tylo Sanga, I think he will be a very, very good centre-back for us. He can header a ball as well, which would be ideal. Saralina, look, I don't rate him that much, but at 31 years of age, I think he can do the job, and I don't think we can find a better left-back. We are looking for a backup one, but that's it. And then we've got De Bruyne and Sibanda. Now, I've switched those two little roles around like we had them before. Sibanda is a very good player. There is a bid on him, which was accepted before I got here. SK Beveren in Belgium are interested in him, and a team in Czech Republic. So chances of him staying are very, very low. So we're going to need another DM. I don't really have a backup DM. This is probably my best option. In Moses Zuma, who I don't feel is that good. We do have Malloy as well, who I'm training to be as a DM, because he's got the attributes to be a decent DM. So for now, one of those two would probably come into this place. Then we've got probably the star player of the game, of the save, of this team, is Tyrese De Bruyne. He is a very, very good player, and he is a very, very good regista. Even though his star rating doesn't really show it, this man has all the attributes to be a very good regista, except for the dribbling, but everything else, he is really good to be one. So I'm hoping big things from him. On the right-hand side, Mbinda. Try that again. Ndibana. Ndibana. I've got it right. I apologize if I mess up with those names. Very good right winger, inside forward. Love the way he looks. Can play both foot, sort of. And then up front, Milidizi. Very good sort of striker, a type of striker that we like to see in the team. I feel like he could be very, very good. We probably will be looking for a backup as well, because at the moment, the only backup we have is in Glovu, who, I mean, on paper, isn't really even a good inside right forward. You know what I mean? Inside forward. I don't see it. He's pacey. That is it. So maybe we move him to the backup inside right instead of Kubeka, who is also not that good. In terms of backup players, we need a lot of backup players. I think we're in a similar situation like we were for Arcadia Shepherds, in the sense that we just don't have a good squad depth. In terms of transfers and stuff, I have made no offers yet. These are all predetermined when I sign in. A lot of loanees. I don't think there's any other selling ones. I think it's just the George Sibanda. But I did notice something here, and if you go to transfer history, why are they showing me? Oh, that's this season's. Oh, this season's. This guy is a big, big loss. He looked so good as an attacking midfielder. He looked very, very good. I mean, like I said, attacking midfielder on attack, he has, other than his passing and his finishing, this guy could have been something big, but he decided to go to Venda FC in the league above us. I can't blame him. Everybody else here, I didn't sign or anything like that. They all was. And then the goalkeeper I did look as well, also going to Venda. He probably would have been my first team goalkeeper. 100% my first team goalkeeper. Yeah, he decided to go to Venda against my wishes. But anyway, guys, I'm scouting a whole bunch of people. I'm having a look at seeing what we've got. We've got a very good squad. We just need to make it even better and bolster that squad up a little bit. So we'll come back with some news in between, all that sort of jazz. All right, guys. So our hunt for a DM is now about to start because George Sibanda is going to go. 670,000. All of it's going into the transfer budget. He's going to Belgium. We wish George Sibanda well. 18-year-old Zimbabwean. Fantastic little player by the looks of it. Never got his play with him, but maybe one day we'll bring him back. Maybe one day we'll bring him back. But he is gone. We have scouted a few more players. Let's see what we've got here. Tumi Maputi. I mean, not great, is he? We won't carry on with that. John Langesi as a right back. I mean, he's not bad. Not a bad centre back either, actually. You know what? Scout him fully. I want to see what he looks like fully scouted. This guy doesn't look too bad. I mean, other than his technicals, his mentals and his physicals aren't bad, but I'm not going to scout him fully. When you look at guys and you look properly, you look like, oh, okay. Claudio Moromoholo. Yeah, you're not good. All right, we're going to keep scouting. Hopefully we can find someone before the season starts. Season starts in like 3 weeks, I think. So we need to find some players in the next 3 weeks or so. All right, he wants to speak to us. We're going to leave the defenders out for now. First choice goalkeeper, of course, is what he's going to get. Because that's exactly what he's going to be. He wants 13,000. We currently have a wage budget of 367. We're currently spending 260. I can give him 13. Try and go a bit lower. Is he worth 13, though? That is the question. I want to go for 2 years at least, though. Maybe increase the appearance fees just a little bit. We can increase the sub fee, because chances are he probably won't be a sub. Will you take that? Desperately wants 13. Okay, I'm going to give you 13, but I'm going to take out their parents' fees. And he must be 2 years. No, you're going to get 13, 2 years. I'll give you a big signing on bonus. Have 105,000 Rand. 2 years, buddy. 2 years. 120. 2 years and add a clause. You know what? We'll do one year. Optional club extension by 1 year. That's going to be non-negotiable. Let's see. You'll take that. Okay. We've put in an offer. I still don't think he's going to... Oh, whoa. The owner of Motsepe Foundation Championship of Pretoria Callies, Moses Malaba, could step down sooner rather than later, according to the South African Football Review. It is rumored Malaba is looking to relinquish control of the club, allowing another member of the board to take his place. This is not the best time to get a transfer embargo, guys. Oh, no. All right, hopefully they can resolve this issue quickly. Well, guys, some fantastic news. I'm going to be studying for my new qualification badges. Woohoo! Getting the National C license. That is brilliant. It took us a while. Arcadia it took us a while. We've got it though. Okay, guys. I'm scouting manually now. I'm going on whims. I had a look at this dude. I've made an offer for this dude. It's a bit of an expensive one. It's 860,000, but I think he could be what we're looking for in the attacking midfield position. That is one guy that I have looked at. Leklololo Mazimbuko. Potential. I am looking at loanees. Sorry. I was looking at loanees for options here, and there was a few guys that sort of popped out. This was another one, Tabo van Vuren. So what I am going to do is I'm going to scout these loanees, and hopefully we can maybe find something, someone, somebody, anybody. There's a few good players in this list that I actually recognize from real life. Not him, but he doesn't look like a bad striker. When I see 14-20 finishing and 11-17 first touch, I'm in. I mean, the jumping reach isn't great, and his headering isn't great, but I mean, he's not tall. 171, I'm taller than him. I'm getting very much sidetracked. The left mid doesn't look too bad. I've just got it on everything. Donald Sitole on the left could potentially be good. So yeah, I'm going to quickly scout them. Hopefully we can get a scout report back a lot quicker than the others. I do only have 3 scouts. I mean, his mentals alone look much better than what I currently have. There's some good options in here, guys. We're going to have a quick look and see what we can get. All right, guys, I did decide to scout just John Langjesi a little bit better. And it turns out that he's actually better than my current left centre-back. So, yeah, we're going to make an offer for him. I do need another left-footed left-back, centre-back. So will they take 39 million for him? 39,000 rather? 910 is what they want from him. I mean, I'm not going to give you that. I'll give you 625. 620. And after 50 league games, you can get 24,000. They'll take that. Brilliant. We can do that. And he's interested in talking to us. Fringe player, definitely. That's great. He wants 625. We'll give you 525. And then we'll add in the extension contract for the season. No, 675. I'll give you a little bit more. And I'll give you a clean sheet bonus. A little bit more. There we go. That's another good signing if he comes in. Guys, we've got a new goalkeeper. Olani has signed for us. Let's go. Let's absolutely frickin' go. All right, we've completed another signing. Another centre-back is joining the fray in John Langjesi. Malawian international, by the way. 6 caps for Malawi. Get in, son. Okay, so my scouts have found someone. Katlego Ngonko. I can't do the clicks. Katlejo, we'll call him that. He doesn't look like a bad player at all to be that DM. I like him. I'm going to try and loan him, though. I'm not going to buy him. We're going to make a loan offer. I'll give you that full amount. That's fine. That's fine. And then I did see this dude as well, Mpo Chasana. He looks like he could potentially be a very good regista, judging by his first touch. And that's all I'm doing. He's passing. So I'm going to take a punt on him as well. I don't know what he's like, but I'm going to make a loan offer. But in other news, we have signed another player. James Sitole is keen to join us. Just want to check something quickly, though. The rest are loanies, hey? Okay, everybody else is on loan. We are not spending money on anyone else. I'm going to do this one, of course I am. I was just checking, making sure we have enough cash if we do need to make another signing or two. But this is a good type of player that we are very keen on having into the squad as an attacking midfielder. PSL potential as well. Welcome, my son. Welcome. Is he under 21 as well? So we don't even have to register him. Right, guys, we've got our first loanee coming in. Katlejo coming into the squad as a DM. We just sold Malloy as well. Officially, he's left. So that's one out, one in. Now, hopefully, the rest of the loanees can come in because we've got a week left before we get to the main action, the first game of the season. But a good signing nonetheless, though. He is actually a very good signing because he's going to come in as the defensive midfielder. There you have it, folks. We're staying in South Africa. We're just moving up a division to Pretoria, Cali, sticking in Pretoria as well, my hometown. So that's nice to see that we're staying with Pretoria Callies. We're going to try our best to see how we get him up. Of course, this is a journeyman challenge now. So, you know, if a good job arrives at the end of the season, we're going to jump on it. We here to make Vasily Argarides the greatest manager to ever live and lift up a Champions League of one of the nations. I mean, we've got Australian, we can do the Oceania, we can do the Asian, because Australia playing the Asian as well, some of them. We've got African we can do. Yeah, so the way I chose all those, I think you'll see that I did mention it, but I'm not understanding if I'm going to mention it again. I did the little wheel choice thing. I added continents, and then it gave me three continents. And then once I chose the try that again. I added a continent, and once it gave me the continent, I added a few leagues from that continent that are based on the game. Spun around, and I picked 10 leagues eventually. So I did 10 spins of continents, 10 spins of leagues, and those are the leagues that we landed up with. And funny enough, no North American, no South American got in there, and somehow England got in there as well. It's always just lands up being England, I guess. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you think this is a smart move to switch to a legacy challenge. Let me know in the comments. Your boy, the Vuslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.